making its way out of the state of Florida and across the southeast.
That's right. It is in Georgia right now and over parts of North Carolina. Those folks have really been dealing with quite the punch from this storm. Fox Weather's Bob Van Dillen live in Atlanta this morning. And Bob, we talked to one of your counterparts there at Fox 5 just a short time ago, and he was getting inundated with rain. It looks a little bit better, but the flooding, oh my.
That's what it's turned into. I mean, the story has changed for Atlanta. We thought initially it was going to be a huge wind maker, and we were calling for wind gusting as high as 80 to 90 miles per hour. Southern suburbs working their way up through Atlanta itself. But it had so much power, so much momentum as Helene came roaring into the Big Bend area. That upper level steering flow didn't steer it at all. It just kept on going on a trajectory. Now that it's weakening, it's beginning to move up to the north and back to the northwest. But that means instead of wind, we've got a heck of a lot of rain. And you can see behind me, this is the Peachtree Creek that has clearly overcome its banks. And we've seen about 9 to 12 inches of rain in the last 3 days. It's the wettest stretch that we have seen in Atlanta in over 104 years. So it started out with rain. Upper level low comes in on Wednesday. That was before we even got Helene's moisture in here. Then it started raining yesterday afternoon, and it's finally beginning to lighten up just a little bit. A little breeze out here also, but we've seen multiple high water rescues. This is the Peachtree Creek, and if you go back down the road a little bit, about a mile down this way, we had over 60 rescues out of one apartment complex alone, about a mile up this way, and they also saved 12 pets. So yeah, some good news coming out of this. At least we haven't seen any major injuries yet reported, but I'm sure we'll probably see some stuff because people keep on driving into the flooded roads. Guys.
Bob, I understand you're being humble, but Brooks just told us that that was video of you actually saving someone a couple of hours ago. Can you describe to us what we were seeing in that video? That's incredible.
Yeah, it's this car right there. You see the white car that's kind of right there stuck. Yeah, it was. I was doing a shot for, I guess it was for Fox and Friends, and I heard her screaming, so I called 911, and 911 is swamped around here because what you see here is just, you know, we've got roads that are covered like this in many places. So 911, these trucks are going to take a while to get in, and the water's coming up on her. She's starting to panic a little bit. I could hear her yelling, so I just threw the mic down and I got her. You know, water's deep though. It's up to about here. She's fine. She's fine. Just a little in shock, and yeah, her husband picked her up and on her way. So
look at
good.
you. That is amazing that you did that. Was she trying to drive? Do we know, Bob?
You know what? We didn't see it go in. My photographer and I, it was dark still, and we started hearing screaming, and we turned around. We're like, oh my, there's somebody in the water right there. So I called 911, and clearly it was going to take a long time. So they eventually got here, but yeah, they're so busy today. You can't fault them.
Bob, you are a hero, and we're so grateful that we got a chance to speak to you and see that. No, you are. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, you did something that a lot of folks would not have been brave enough to do. So thank you for that. And I know she is extremely grateful, and her husband too. So thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.